What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can get the blue dot reticle for your Cold War weapons. If you've been playing Warzone for a while, you know that the blue dot was one of the more sought after reticles for the Modern Warfare weapons during the first year of Warzone. And there's a Cold War counterpart to the blue dot reticle that we are going to be talking about today. If you guys do enjoy the video, find it helpful, informative, whatever, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, comment down below if you're going to be getting this reticle and what you would like to see me make a video on next. So, unfortunately, there is no way to unlock this reticle other than purchasing it. It's kind of pay to win in a way. We'll get into that in a moment and whether or not I think it is worth buying. But you can purchase this from the Kompromat bundle in the shop. And if you do not see this in the shop, go to your weapons, go to the Cold War AK-47, go to the blueprints, and then choose this Zarnia blueprint, and then you'll be able to buy the bundle that way if you do not see it in your store. So when you purchase this bundle, what you end up getting is the blue beret skin, the Zarnia assault rifle AK-47 variant, the level reticle, you get an emblem, and you get a watch. That reticle is what we're mainly going to be talking about today because it does very similarly resemble the blue dot from Modern Warfare. It's a little bit fatter and it does have these 2 dots on the side, but those really aren't going to be a problem for you. And I found this reticle to be very clean, especially when compared to the rest of the reticles that we have for the Cold War weapons. Me personally, one of my least favorite things about these Cold War weapons have been the sights and the reticles for the sights themselves. This is the best reticle I've seen for any of the Cold War optics, and when you purchase this, you do get it on all of the scoped weapons, all your ACOG sights. You get it on the 2X, the 3X, and the 4X, I believe. I don't know if there's any other ACOGs that get this reticle when you unlock it or when you purchase it, but those are the main sights you're probably going to be using anyways for medium to long range. So it's nice to have those, to have this reticle option available for those sights. In Modern Warfare, the blue dot was only available on the holographic sights. For example, you couldn't get it on the ACOGs. So it's nice that we have a really good reticle for the ACOGs since those tend to be the most used weapons in Modern Warfare. So I think this reticle is very clean. I think it's a huge improvement over anything else that the Cold War weapons have. Is this pay to win? Kinda. It borderlines it, just like the tracer packs are, certain skins being like darked out like the rose skin. There's definitely an advantage that you will have in game when you have this reticle if you're someone who doesn't like the reticles that you already have access to. If you have one that you like more than this one, that's cool. But for me personally, I think this is by far the cleanest and the best reticle to use for any of your ACOG sites in Warzone. So it is a little pay to win. It's definitely bordering pay to win. It's definitely pay for an advantage. I don't think there's any doubt or any argument you can make against that. This is definitely the reticle you're going to want to be using. And so now we got to get to, should you purchase this? Is it worth buying? Personally, I think so. It is pay to win. It is an advantage. It's $15, which is kind of a lot for a reticle. But if you're someone who plays a lot like I do, you're probably going to be using the Cold War weapons a lot over the course of the next year. Right now, there's some that are good, but it's not like the Cold War weapons are just the only things you can use. But who knows how updates are going to be, what weapons are going to come out. I'm sure there's going to be various Cold War weapons that get buffed or the attachments with them that get fixed. And the Cold War weapons are going to have a place in Warzone. They're not just going to be irrelevant. We've already seen the DMRs take over. Who knows what will be next, especially when new guns start getting added again throughout the course of the seasons. So if you're someone who plays Warzone a lot and you like to use those scopes, personally, I've been favoring the 2X on a lot of my Cold War weapons. If you like these scopes and you're going to play a lot, it's probably worth buying this reticle, as lame as it is and as just dumb as it is to have to pay like $15 for a reticle. If you're someone who wants to play Warzone, you're someone who wants to get those high kill games, you care about your gameplay, and you know you're going to play a lot, it's probably just worth buying this now because you're going to get your use out of it over the course of the next year. That's my thoughts on it, at least. I would prefer for it not to be pay to win or for there to be a way to unlock this reticle. But it just is what it is right now. This is the best thing we have for the Cold War weapons, and you can either choose to get it or not. But like whether you get it or not, there are going to be people that buy it and get that advantage. So if you care a lot about Warzone, it's probably worth having. I'm going to let the gameplay play out so you guys can see more gameplay of it and see just how it feels in game. If you did enjoy this video or find it helpful, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I'll see you guys another time. Thanks for watching. This guy doesn't have some ridiculous... Why doesn't he have a grip? What is on this? There's no... I mean, it's whatever. The Kilo doesn't have that much recoil, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't even know what he experimented and put on here. Is it like stippled grip tape or something? This is an AMAX Dude, using other people's builds is like the most confusing thing in the world. It's like they try to make the weapon and then they're like, how can I just change this for no reason? I guess always, but never at the same time. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm a weirdo. Cause like right now I'm just kind of chilling, but we're running around and killing shit, you know? But I am trying. And I'm like, this game has gone well somewhat. But like, I don't even know. Like me trying hard, I feel like is different than like other people trying hard. How does 5x souls really work? If you have $4,500, you come back immediately. And you lose that money. But I don't know. Like some people, like I just don't know. Like, I just play the game. Like, I'm not trying really hard, and I'm not trying really hard. This is just how I play. Whereas I feel like some people, like, I don't know. Like, they just play so bad unless they're, like, focusing super duper hard. It's hard to describe. That's why I've never understood like the people that complain about like people actually playing like sweats and stuff or whatever. Like the fact that that term exists is so confusing to me. Because like me half-ass paying attention to the game and just talking to chat, this is still like a decent game, you know? And like that's how I play all the time. Like I don't know. I'm driving. I just like can't understand the people that like just play bad all the time unless they're like super duper focusing. I feel like almost like that like hurts you if you're like focusing too hard and trying too hard. I feel like, I don't know. I would like to get this loadout, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. I'm fucked here.
We got recon online.
UAV entering the AO. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply. Gas is inbound. Marking you safe.
Let's try another scan of that UAV. I think I'm just gonna use this kilo. There was somebody over here before.
Gas is inbound.
I'll drive.
I think I'm just gonna have to go no perks. Hopefully we can kill somebody who has specialist bonus or something.
I'll drive.
I think both my weapons need to be reloaded. There was a guy who was on that house with me before. Someone just shot at me from behind.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
How many? We need to reload. I need this kill. This guy needs to die.
I'm driving.
Four targets remaining. Good work.
The door's not opened. This is not ideal. We needed to kill that guy.
Relocating.
Because then I would be alone on the top half here and I could like play more freely to block the other people from getting in.
Relocating.
Better play this rock. Someone's coughing over there. Just saw the guy right behind this tree. Not the guy from before though, unless he killed the guy from before. The guy was a rose skin. Unfortunately, buyback doesn't have moving zones for some reason.
It's almost up. Finish the mission.
That's the last guy. Jeez. Oh, he had the specialist bonus. That was what I needed all game. I couldn't get my load out. Does anybody know if that's what Warzone was like when it first came out? Like there wasn't moving zones? I don't know why buyback doesn't have moving zones.